Alright, so now we're back here on the top deck of the interchange boat, and I've got Sam Mackay here from the Royal Port Nick Yacht Club over in Wellington, New Zealand, one of our Kiwi teams that regularly comes on over. He's a top-seeded sailor coming into this event, and he's doing pretty well so far. So we're going to ask him a bit about his preparation and that sort of stuff. So first of all, Sam, thanks for giving us some time in the middle of racing. And I'm interested to learn that you raced here last year and you had a 7th. And I'm interested about whether you've kept the same crew from that and how your crew dynamics works. Do you build on the same crew over a long period of time, or do you mix it up a bit depending on the different events?
Port Nick, we have a youth scheme down there, and for events we have 3 selectors who sort of about a few months out from the regatta select the team. And
sure.
So we have obviously pairings at work that they try and stick with. So last year I had Ben Corndall, he was my trimmer, and he together we've sort of we did youth nationals in New Zealand together and won those, and we've sort of got a really good partnership, especially with the pre-starts now. We talk a lot, and so that was really important that Ben came over with me again. Last year he was pretty new to match racing, so he learnt a lot. And yeah, to be honest, last year we had a lot of bad luck. We had a guy vomiting over the side for a few days, and
oh no,
and so a few boat
yeah,
breakers.
That's no good.
Yeah, so
yeah, okay, excellent. So obviously training over in Wellington, it's got a bit of a reputation around the Pacific area of either being 30 knots or nothing.
Yeah.
First of all, wondering whether you reckon that reputation's deserved or not, and then also how that impacts you for any events that you come to in other locations where you might get different weather patterns in closed waters, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very windy most of the time. Comes, you get nor'westers for a few days, and then it'll be blowing like 30 knots, southerly and really cold. So, in between that, you have no wind, so it is pretty hard. But this time of year, you do get a lot of breeze, but we try to just get out as much as we can, make the most of the good breeze we have. And we normally have really shifty conditions where we sail, so it's quite good for sailing. Like this morning here was very similar to the Wellington breeze that we usually have. So yeah, we enjoy it. We don't mind shifty, gusty conditions, so it's good.
Yeah, fantastic. So what other events have you got planned during the year? Are you on a lengthy campaign? Are you just jumping in for this event, or how's that plan working out?
So our season started with Youth Nationals a month and a half ago, and then we had the New Zealand Open Nationals last week, so we used that as a preparation for this week. And then next week got muster, obviously. I'm not actually driving, bound Lewis, so but I'm quite looking forward to doing some tactics. So.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So is that part of developing future skippers as you're moving towards aging out of the youth events, or
yeah,
what's the reasoning behind that?
Yeah, so Port Nick just wanted to develop another skipper, so next year they have some good talent coming through and they can continue to get good results.
Yeah, and is that a similar process that you went through to get to your skippering position, or how did that work?
I was pretty lucky when I first came down to Wellington from Napier, which is about 4 hours north for university. They took a bit of a chance, sent me to Musto when I was 18, and sort of let me do those regattas where I probably wasn't the best, so the best skipper there. So it's definitely I got that opportunity, and it's good for Will that he's getting that opportunity now.
Yeah, fantastic. It's good to see programs that are really kind of rolling through, and probably one of the reasons that the New Zealand program's been so strong year to year for quite a while now.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got some good coaches as well. Tim Coleman down there pushed that pretty hard, so it's good.
Yeah, fantastic. So being the top-seeded sailor coming into an event, I'm interested in the dynamic of, being the hunted sailor that everyone else is out to kind of prove their worth against, and really, gunning to try and take you out in the races score-wise.
Yeah.
How does that work out? Do you like being the top-seeded sailor coming in? Do you like being the underdog? How does that work for you?
I'm definitely a confident sailor, so I do like to think that I can beat everyone, which is a nice sort of thing in that respect. But to be honest, I didn't think I was the first seed. I thought Harry was going to be, and he beat me in the semi-finals for the last regatta we did in Auckland at the end of last season. So
sure.
I'm pretty keen to go out and race him again, and hunt him more than a him hunt me at all. You know, like I definitely don't feel any pressure being the top seed at all. I think there's a lot of good sailors here and a lot of people could beat everyone. You know, like I think from the 8th seed up to the 1st seed, you can get upsets all the time. So
yeah, it's probably part of the match racing kind of format can lead to that sort of stuff as well, I suppose.
Yeah, and you can't go into races treating things differently. I think you got to. I mean, there is different styles for sure, but if you go in there too cocky and stuff, you end up getting beaten by the guys that aren't even going to the semis. So you just got to take it race by race. So
yeah, fantastic. Well, it's been great chatting to you. Thanks for your time. A few more races left today. Have you got many more left? I think we're round 16, flight 16 or 17 at this stage.
Yeah, one more race. So to finish it off and hopefully finish with a win and go into the quarters tomorrow. So.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, thanks for taking some time to chat to me, and we'll catch up with you over the weekend during the finals, I'm sure.